Hello and welcome. Hope you are having a great day today. We're talking about Leviticus 26 today. And when we finish talking about it, I want to share with you my latest box from Israel. So I'll share with you my goodies that came yesterday. So Leviticus 26 begins by talking about blessings for obedience. And before that, it gives another warning to the people about worshiping idols. It says, "Do not make idols or set up carved images or sacred pillars or sculptured stones in your land so you may worship them. I am the Lord your God. You must keep my Sabbath days of rest and show reverence for my sanctuary. I am the Lord." Then the chapter goes on to talk about how if the people followed God's commands, they would be blessed immensely. They would be blessed with their crops, in their personal lives, with protection, lots and lots of different areas. Then the chapter shifts and talks about how the people would be punished if they were disobedient. So basically all of the things that it talked about or outlined for rewarding them for obedience, the opposite would occur if they were disobedient. So one of my footnotes says this chapter represents the two paths that God set before the people: obedience and disobedience. The people of the Old Testament were warned over and over against worshiping idols. We wonder how they could deceive themselves with these objects of wood and stone. Yet God could well give us the same warning, for we are prone to put idols before Him. Idolatry is making anything more important than God, and our lives are full of the temptation. Money, appearance, success, relationships, reputation, security, these are today's idols. As you look at these false gods that promise everything you may want, does idolatry seem so far removed from our own experiences? So, a good lesson today. Tomorrow we will be talking about our last chapter of Leviticus. So, I've shared this before. This was my gift from Chris for Christmas. So there is a company called Artsa, and it's kind of like one of the subscription boxes that you get, and you can get one of these, or he got me the package where I'll actually get 4 of these. So this is my third one, and this one is called Milk and Honey, and it of course is referencing the land of milk and honey in the Bible. So we know that after October 7th, a lot of the tourism industry in Israel was really affected because people are afraid to go to Israel. Israel is on my bucket list. I actually, I travel for work, and I have been saving, I get to save my airline miles, and that's a blessing because my company is paying to fly me places, and I get to save those miles, and so I'm saving those to go to Israel. But in the meantime, I love getting these little nuggets or goodies from Israel. So let's take a look at what I got. I've actually already looked through these. I was so excited when I got home. I had to go to Nashville yesterday, and when I got home, I was so excited to get my goodies. So usually they send you some food items that are authentic to Israel, and this is actually just some granola. So remember, the theme was milk and honey. This is rich granola with date syrup and chocolate chip. So I'm going to actually use that in some yogurt. I think that'll be good. Next, I actually got this beautiful table runner. So I'll open it for you so you can see it really quick. And a lot of the things that they send you will be in Hebrew, and they always send you something about the artist that makes whatever you get in your box. And see, by buying these boxes, you're continuing to support those who live in Israel and who are dependent on the tourism industry. So this is a table runner, and you can see here that I don't know that I can show you all of it. It's really big. But you can see here that it has Hebrew written on it. It's kind of a gold print there, so that. Now, one of the most exciting things that came in this box was I have been looking for an apron. And they sent me an apron this time. So this apron has, I'll show it to you. It has different flavors of the Holy Land, and it gives you all the different herbs and things that they use in the Holy Land, and it gives you the English word for them and the Hebrew word for them. So I love my little apron. Then I got this yummy honey and oat milk luxury soap. It smells so good. And what I love about the things that you get, they're very pure products. They don't have a lot of additives and things that aren't good for us. Now these are funny. Chris kind of cracked up at these. These, you know how you have, if you're going to make a salad, how you can have those wooden tong things to toss the salad. Well, these are like that, but they're actually hands. Are these not hilarious? And they have a Hebrew word written on them. And I can tell you, when you get your box, it comes with a book here that tells you everything that's in the box and a little bit about it. So these hands, it says they're engraved salad serving forks. And they have the words, you shall be satisfied and you shall eat. They're from Deuteronomy 8:10. So there's my little hands. Then I also got some honey seasoning for honey cake. There's some more food stuff. And the last thing was a bottle of orange flavored date syrup. And it gives you some suggestions for things that you can use this for cooking, or you can mix it in with different things. So I just wanted to share that with you. And I will put the link to Artsa in my comments. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I don't make a commission, but I wanted to share it because I thought some of you might be interested in helping support them, especially right now. We know that probably people are not going to be traveling much at all to Israel for the foreseeable future. So by helping the people there who have been dependent on tourism and making things as their livelihood. So just wanted to share that as we wrap up today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.